Hey, what's going on, guys? It's 007 here, and today I'm bringing you some Homefront. I just got this game today. At the time of recording this, I have played it for about 3 hours. In fact, I'll go into my service history and I'll show you. Now, strangely, to find out your playtime, you have to go to the leaderboards. I don't know why they have a leaderboard for playtime. I don't know, maybe you want to say, yeah, look at me, look how much of a geek I am, I've played it longer than you. I don't know, but yeah, so there we go. Time played, 3 hours and 8 minutes. So, yeah, so I played it for 3 hours, I played it for a little bit, just to get a feel for the game so that I can then pass it on to you. Now, I'm at, right now, I think I'm level 22. I'm not sure. Yep, there we go, level 22. I'm about quarter of the way to level 23. So I'm going to show you some of my classes. The main class that I use is this one here. It's the assault class. It's the ACR rifle with the ACOG scope and the EMP grenade. And my battle point awards are Hellfire and White Phosphorus. Now I'm going to go through the different options that you can have. Primary weapons. These are your selection of primary weapons. So I see you have the assault rifles, you have the M4, the SCAR-L, ACR, M16, T3AK and the XM10. For SMGs and LMGs you have the M249 LMG, the SCAR-H LMG, and you have your two SMGs, the PWS Diablo and the Super V, which is the Vector basically. The sniper rifles, you have your M110, which is your rapid fire. Well, it's a semi-automatic, but it's rapid fire. Trust me. And the M200, which is your bolt action sniper rifle, which I don't really see a use for, and I'll explain that more in a bit more detail in a moment. And of course, you have your downloadable gun, which is the Express Shotgun, which you would have gotten if you had pre-ordered the game, but I didn't. So, oh well. I don't really want a shotgun for this kind of game anyway. So, I'm using the ACR. I don't know, the gun seems to have little to no recoil. When you're using the iron sights, it doesn't appear to have any recoil at all. When you're using the red dot or the holographic sight, the recoil seems to be exaggerated a little bit more. And when you put the ACOG on it, the recoil is definitely noticeable. Now, these are the different attachments you can get. You have 3 different ACOG scopes. There is really no difference between them. They just have slightly different reticules on them. You have your airburst launcher, which is used for killing people from behind cover. You tell it what distance that you want it to detonate, you fire it, and once it reaches that designated distance, it will explode. So you can, obviously, as the name suggests, make it explode in mid-air and kill people behind cover. You have your standard noob tube, and then you have your 3 holoscopes. Again, no difference between them, just a very slightly different reticule. And you have your 3 red dot sights, and again, there is really no difference. You have your shotgun attachment and your silencer attachment. The last attachment, which I don't have yet, is the EMP launcher, which is basically a noob tube, but it fires EMP grenades, which is used against vehicles and drones. So, on the gun I use the most is the ACR. I don't know why. It's fully automatic. The recoil is extremely manageable, and I just think it's the best weapon that I have unlocked so far. From what I've been told, the M16 is a great rifle. It just drops people really fast. It is semi-automatic, so it's not a 3-round burst or fully auto. It's semi-automatic, but the accuracy on it, so I've been told, is amazing, and the damage on it is amazing. It literally takes 1 or 2 bullets to drop someone. So I think I'm definitely going to try it out I'm going to try out all the weapons when I get them. But at the moment I'm going to stick with the ACR. The M4 is really good. I tried the SCAR-L, and it's a burst rifle. It fires 3-round bursts, and I just don't feel it has. I can't kill very well with it. whereas the ACR just suits me fine, so I'm going to stick with the ACR. I've chosen the ACOG scope on this class, but I have tried the silencer. The silencer is awesome. The iron sights on the weapon are really good, so I tried the silencer and I wasn't disappointed. It doesn't seem to take away anything from the weapon's power. It doesn't seem to take away anything from the weapon's range. All it does is it hides you from the radar when you're firing. And it also reduces your muzzle flash, so you can't actually be spotted as easily. Weapon camo is unlocked by doing certain things. Like I've unlocked these. I've got this one for a 2 kill streak, 4 kill streak, 6 kill streak, and then these other ones are unlocked by level. So it's like level 55 for the chrome. I need an 8 kill streak to get the honeycomb pattern. This one is a 10 kill streak. And the other one 10, and the golden one is you unlock at level 60, level 70, level 75, etc. So they all have different prerequisites in order to unlock them. The special explosive slot, I've chosen EMP. Personally, I find that the most useful. I don't know how many times I've been trying to capture an objective and an enemy tank just rolls up the road, and you can certainly run away, but chances are it's going to know you're there or see you and chase you down and blow you to smithereens. So the EMP grenade is I found is really useful. You just hide in one of the buildings near the objective, wait for the tank to pass or become closer to you, basically ambush the tank, hit it with an EMP grenade, and that gives you enough time to evade. Flashbang I've not used yet. I have had them used against me, and the flash effect lasts for quite a long time, and it is a complete whiteout. You can see nothing. So it is quite effective, but when it's been used against me, it's been very effective, but I haven't actually used it yet. And then the other explosives you have is your C4 and your white phosphorus grenade. So which again I haven't unlocked yet, so I can't really say much about them. Now, the battle points awards. You have your drones, which is the parrot, the wolverine, the rhino, and the buzzard. The parrot is your scout, where you can mark enemy for your team. Wolverine is basically a machine gun on tracks. This one is the rhino. It's basically an anti-tank version of the wolverine. And then you have your buzzard, which has unguided rocket pods, as it says there, and yeah, it does a lot more damage than a regular firearm would, but not quite as much as a tank. So yeah, it does quite a bit of damage for what it is. Then you have your 3 airstrikes. You have your Hellfire, your White Phosphorus, and your Cluster Bomb. I've used Hellfire quite extensively at the beginning of the game, since that's the first one that you have unlocked, and it is awesome. It really is good. It costs quite a bit, and you only get 2 missiles with it. It is very good against light vehicles. I found that it's not particularly good against heavy vehicles like main battle tanks. It will damage them a lot, but for me, 2 missiles doesn't seem to kill it. So I mainly use it for a particular enemy that's caused me problems, like a sniper on a hill that I can't seem to get. Just hit them with a Hellfire, or the lighter vehicles such as the Humvees and the personnel carriers. White Phosphorus, I've only unlocked this recently. It's unlocked at level 17, and this thing is awesome. If you can find a clustered group of infantry that isn't in a building and drop this on their head, they are all dead. Pure and simple. I think I've had a 7 kill with this. It's just amazing, but again does absolutely nothing to vehicles. Cluster Bomb I'm not unlocked yet, but I am dying to unlock this. From what I've been told, this thing is basically White Phosphorus, but it kills in buildings, and it also damages vehicles as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting that, and I'll be sure to tell you what it's like when I actually use it. Then you have your rocket launchers. You have your RPG and proximity launcher. The RPG, self-explanatory, you know what that is. And your proximity launcher is basically an RPG, but with a proximity detector on it, so when it gets close to an enemy, it will explode and kill or damage the enemy. Then you have your for equipment. You have your flak jacket, which personally I found to be absolutely useless. It apparently increases your health But a headshot is obviously still a one-shot kill with a sniper rifle. Yeah, I just found it absolutely useless. You just drop just as fast with it as without it. So I used it quite a few times, and yeah, I'm probably never going to use it again unless it gets buffed a little bit. You have your personal UAV sweep. Again, pretty self-explanatory, except it's not for your team. It's only for you, so only you can see what that UAV sees. You have your ammo resupply. Basically, you can buy ammo in the middle of battle. So if you run out of ammo, you save up 200 battle points, which is absolutely nothing really. That's like it's 200 battle points is less than one capture. It's about a kill and a half, and it's very easy to get. So I think ammo resupply will be extremely useful, but it's whether you want to sacrifice one of the killing equipment. And you also have thermal goggles, and personally I see no use for that whatsoever. There's no dark maps, but yeah, I'll try it out and I'll see if it makes enemy easier to spot or something. But yeah, at the moment I haven't unlocked it, but I'll let you know. Now guys, this is coming up to the end of the first video, but we're going to continue where I left off on the next video. So I'm going to leave a link to the next video in the description of this one, and yeah. Thanks for watching, and please remember to rate, comment and subscribe. Bye.